Hi guys, Peter here, also known as the Whisky Hobbit. No one calls me that. Today I'm reviewing Caol, 19 years old, by Old Particular. This was bottled in 2016 and distilled 1996. So this is also bottled, I don't know if it's at cask strength, it's at 51.5%. So it's a much higher strength. I would assume cask strength, but I don't necessarily know that for a fact. It doesn't state that it is cask strength. It just says 1 of 313. So yeah, but obviously it does seem a bit weird doing a review on a whiskey that there's only a very tiny amount of, but unfortunately that's a large chunk of what I own is small, independently bottled single cask things. I say a large chunk, it's a fair amount of what I own. So yeah, this is one of my favourite Caolas when I tried it. It's still really, really good. I'm just trying to finish it off in this insanely hot summer. So yeah, I thought I'd try in front of the map of distilleries in Scotland. And there's Isla. Good stuff. So on the nose, it's a very sweet, ashy nose. Kind of almost pear-like, like pear juiciness to it, but almost like if you've smelt fresh tar, that kind of thing. So weirdly fruity and quite sweet smokiness to it, which is quite interesting. I don't remember it being this fruity. Yeah, I'm going to try it neat and then I'll add a little bit of water afterwards. Oh, that is smoked fish, smoked meats, kind of all those fleshy smokiness to it, all of that. There's not much else going on. It's just very intense, surprisingly smoky for a 19-year-old Caol. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to it. Yeah, that's very, very good. It's got a really long finish as well, which is very nice. Just kind of coats your mouth in this lovely smoke. It is quite fishy. I quite like that. Okay, so with water, the nose is softened. Ooh. Kind of more watermelony, and still that smoke has sort of died down a bit. Still a bit stingy on the nose. Yeah, kind of like smoked, dried twigs with watermelon. That kind of thing. Really nice. Surprisingly summery for the Caol. Yeah. If you do see this at an auction, because that's pretty much the only place you're going to see this now, it's good. It's really good. I'd recommend trying it. They did another version of it a year later, which is a 20-year-old. I don't know if they've done any others since, and they all seem, I've read a review of the 20-year-old, it seemed quite similar, so definitely worth looking out for. They're usually quite affordable as well. I bought this back in 2016 for around £80 or so, which is really good for a Caol at nearly basically cask strength. It's really weird that they don't write that on the label if it is, which is the only thing that makes me think it's just a higher strength. A bit like old malt cask. They do everything normally at 50%, which is a higher strength and not necessarily cask strength. Oh, Oh, that's really nice on the nose. Quite a light maltiness coming through now. Still kind of, I think they've used a very good cask in this because it hasn't masked the actual sauce, the Caol, which is great, and it's not too sweet, it's not too smoky, it's just kind of right balance between the two. I mean, bourbon cask Caol for me is one of my favourite things to drink, generally. It's literally brilliant. One of the things that makes me have faith in the Islay whiskey industry is the fact that, because a lot of it's getting very expensive and popular, and Caol is obviously up there in popularity as well. It used to be a little lesser known compared to Ardbeg and Lagavulin and Bowmore and all those guys. But now basically anything from Islay is just extremely sought after. So yeah, you can still get really good independently bottled Caol. Younger stuff is really good. I've tried quite a few really good young Caolas lately. The Elements of Islay Caol, which I'll be reviewing later, that's really good, and that's only about 9 years old or so. And also I tried a James Eady, 8 years old, which was absolutely brilliant. I don't have that, but I bought that for a friend a while ago, and that's stunning. And it's only 8 years old. It's about 40 pounds-ish. So yeah, you can get really good independently bottled young Caolas, but the older stuff's getting harder to get now. I mean, a 19-year-old Caol, I would imagine, would cost around at least 110, 120. I might be a bit conservative there. I don't really know. I haven't really seen many independent bottles of Caol lately. It's still really smoky, even with water. That hasn't changed much. It's still smoked meats, basically. It's the same as it was. It's, I would say, a bit more balanced with the water, and a little bit more kind of easy to pick out the different flavours, and just works a little bit better. So I would add a little bit of water to this if you get the chance to try it. Or if you've tried another bottle from Old Particular similar to this. I'd give this, I'm going to say 8.9, nearly 9. I just can't really push it into that 9 to 10 category. It's just outside, like that 9 points. But yeah, very good. And also I will be at some point soon reviewing a more normal Caol, probably the Caol 18. So yeah, hope you like the review, and until next time.